So this is the Delta wallet. I call it the Delta wallet because of this triangular shape here. So this is a hefty type of wallet. So it's roughly about 20 or so millimeters thick, and it opens this way. So one of the things that I like about this is the cash compartment here on the inside. So when you open, and sometimes you can do this, and you can stuff in some 20 bills or so, and it seems to accommodate that much. And then here are your front cards. I have some 5 to 6 cards here, and the way to access them is to just push it out like this through this finger hole to push it out, and do the fan method of just spreading and take out what you need. So here I've again, all the time I always put some sort of a metal card. This is made of aluminum or aluminium, just for that protection from RFID scanning. So the snap button is a hollow type. This is 15 millimeters in diameter. And we have a quick access card, very similar to the back. And again, all I have to do is to push out from here and spread the cards to get what you need. So this is up to 3. So all in all, 8. I guess I could say 8 to 9 cards. So I use cross stitching or crochet type of stitching of the edge. So I've been just creating original designs of wallets less than a year. So I've been following different inspirations and different types of forms of wallets, bifold, minimalist, and this is more of a, shall I say, I don't know what to call this, but this is just some sort of a bifold. Okay, I guess this is a bifold because it's folding this way. So it's more of like a combination of a modern wallet which needs a way to carry your cards, and if you have a lot, yes, this can accommodate like even up to 10. This is my actual wallet. Okay, so it's another color scheme. It's in the colors are inverted. So these are my actual cards, and I'm using my own country's currency, which are in Philippine peso. It's very similar to the US dollar bills. And as you can see here, this is actually the manufacturing print of the Carlo Badalasi Pueblo factory. So I didn't take that out. Actually, when I saw this, I targeted that area of leather just to show off this part here. And I wanted to integrate this into the wallet. So this is my personal. So I'm carrying just very personally just 4 cards here in the front card pocket. I have placed in a monkey's fist pull out here. It's pretty much the same as this first iteration. So you can see here that I cut it out like here. So this is more clean. So this is a bit a complicated type of design, and it uses a lot more material of leather than the usual minimalist. So I'm using a 2 millimeter Pueblo leather, 2.2 to be more exact. That's the thickest that I could find for the Pueblo leather. And Pueblo leather smells so good. Yeah. So I've been designing leather wallets for the past more than 6 months. And my takeaway from all of this is just designing, and I find it to be fun, designing the ultimate types of wallet that I could imagine. So this is one of those wallets that I'm proud of, and it's a culmination of everything I have been learning so far, from the latest one, which is the Johnny wallet, and different types of wallets that I see, and the techniques that manufacturers or designers have been using, and my own, I guess, imagination, what I want. So there's nothing like this in the market at the moment. This can be actually be one leather piece if I wanted to, but having just one color is actually not so interesting, and I thought like combining these two colors, which is the Grigio and the Nero colors of Pueblo, and this yellow polyester type of strings, which is a point 45 millimeters in thickness. As I mentioned, this is could be probably just one piece of leather if I wanted to, but this is the exact pattern which I used, which is what the printout, and I cut out the leather pieces using this by taping it onto the leather and cutting out the edges and punching the holes. Okay, so this is a bit complicated, so it has to go like that, and this gets folded here, it goes through here, this piece, to make this into, to form some sort of even a the back quick access pocket here. You can see that. So these are this black piece here is going through these two triangle holes here, and once it passes through there, this makes the flap cover with this snap, hollow snap. And of course, all the edges here are saddle stitched and cross stitched. And just for reinforcement, I double stitch all of these things. So all in all, the area that I used to create this wallet, it's roughly about 1.5 A4 size paper. So this is printed out on one paper, and these two other pieces, which I tape in the middle, are in another sheet. So it's half the size. I guess I could say 1 3/4 actually. And you can round it off, I guess, to 2 A4 size paper. That's a lot. So if I am a producer of leather products, that would be like, I think in square footage, that would be like, I'd be using some 2 square feet. Also accounting for the wastage that happens when I'm cutting all of these pieces. 5 things I learned in producing leather products is, number one, of course, is the design. Design is not just the looks, but its function. So I could demonstrate this by the ease of use by pushing out the cards this way. And most wallets, sometimes you just see it's hard for you to just try to pull it out the other way, especially when you have a lot. This bottom hole triangle helps you to push it out and to spread your cards out. Pick what you need. Same way here, so ease of use. And then for the cash, all you have to do is just open it like this. And if I'm just holding it with my left hand so that I can manage it with my right hand to get some cash. When you need to close it, it's just that. So this hollow snap button is actually very convenient. So that's design. Number 2 is craftsmanship. So I learned how to finely cut, finely stitch, finely burnish the edges, to finally make sure that all the tolerances are good and precise. So I usually use AutoCAD for this precision of where the holes are, what dimensions to cut, the tolerances that I study. So when I'm doing this in AutoCAD, I could also already see the exactness or the precision of where things are. And that's the advantage if you have the set skills of doing the vector drawings for the designs of wallets first. Precision is very spot on. The holes align. I don't have to glue them first and then do the punching later. The holes are really pre-planned in a layout. But before AutoCAD, I actually do sketch them out. So this is my thinking process. So before I lock on to the AutoCAD or the layout, the final layout for any type of design, I do sketch and visualize everything first by sketching. So by through sketching, I'm able to foresee exactly the layout and very quickly visualize what I need to do onto AutoCAD. This helps me a lot in planning out what it is that I need to encode. And the next thing that makes a wallet great or any leather products is the material that you're going to be using. So the material here is quite thick. I wanted that thickness because usually I would get Pueblo in 1.6 millimeters, but here I chose 2.2 millimeters thickness or 5.5 ounces. And it's a bit thick because I wanted that quality or that substantial thickness to be felt. So quality of material really also contribute to that perception of quality that I was looking for in a wallet. And another thing here is hardware. So you need to choose good hardware. So this one, hollow snaps are actually rare. So I've been looking for them. They're not easily are available or are cheap. So I could say that comparing rates from regular types of snaps like this one, this is a 10 millimeter type. This is like 3 to 4 times more expensive than the regular types of snaps, but it looks great. And then lastly, a good branding like a hot stamp is something that I also learned how to do, and it makes a difference when you have a nice logo that is hot stamped onto your product. Here I hot stamp the slogan of BAD Design Leather. BAD stands for bold, adventurous, and dynamic. For this one, I use the BAD letters with like a red copper. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this design. So again, this is the Delta wallet. Let me know what you think about this design. So thank you for watching. Bye.